All right, so we're back and ready to dive in. When you're talking IPL with your friends, there's always so much to cover, right?
Absolutely. It's such a dynamic tournament. Always something happening.
Exactly, and it's tough to keep up with it all. So today we're going to break down some of the key things we've been hearing from other fans. Those insights and observations that really stand out about this IPL season.
Yeah, we're cutting through the noise and giving you the need-to-know info.
Okay, so first off, you can't talk about this season without mentioning the Mumbai Titans, right? They've been the team to beat.
Oh, for sure. They're on fire, and everyone's pointing to that batting lineup. It's just ridiculous.
Right, it seems like every single player can win a game on their own.
And it's not just about individual power, it's how adaptable they are. Some guys are explosive right from the start, and then you have those finishers who can just ice the game in the last few overs.
Plus, they've got a solid bowling attack, and the captain seems to know exactly what he's doing. It's a tough combination to beat.
Definitely a recipe for success.
Now, I know we've all been talking about that Titans versus Chargers match. Rohit Sharma's century in that one was unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, that was a masterclass. Pure batting brilliance.
But, even though the Chargers lost Arshdeep Singh taking 5 wickets, that's huge for a young bowler like him.
Absolutely, a performance like that, shows he's got a bright future ahead of him.
For sure. Speaking of matches that got everyone talking, did you see that Kolkata Knights and Bangalore Royals game?
Oh, man, that last over finish with a catch on the boundary line, that was insane.
Total nail-biter. Those are the moments you remember all season.
Absolutely, the drama, the tension, that's what IPL is all about.
So when you hear people comparing players, who's really dominating this season? Virat Kohli's name always comes up.
Yeah, he's a run machine for the Royals. So consistent and always seems to anchor the innings perfectly.
And for Mumbai, you got to talk about Bumrah. He's just so crucial for them in taking those key wickets and keeping the pressure on them. It's interesting, when you look at those two guys, their styles are so different. Kohli kind of builds his innings slowly while Sharma can just explode from ball one.
Yeah, and with the bowlers, Bumrah's all about accuracy and control, but someone like Arshdeep, he's a real wicket-taking threat.
It just shows you the variety of talent in the IPL, right? Every team has a different flavor.
Now the question everyone's asking is who's going to win it all?
Well, the Mumbai Titans, they're definitely the favorites right now. They've been so consistent, and they've got that firepower.
Yeah, but, IPL, anything can happen.
Exactly, and that's what makes it so exciting. One bad game, and the momentum can shift completely.
Plus, you got to think about the pressure. The Titans look unstoppable now, but can they handle the pressure of the playoffs?
That's the real test, and, teams like Kolkata, they've shown so much grit and determination, they could definitely be contenders.
One thing I love about the IPL is those unexpected performances.
Yeah.
The guys you don't see coming.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like Deepak Chahar from the Royals this year, he's been a revelation.
Right, he's come out of nowhere, delivering with both bat and ball in those crucial moments.
It just goes to show potential doesn't always mean performance, and sometimes those lesser-known players, they really step up.
Absolutely makes the tournament so unpredictable.
On the flip side, though, some of the big names haven't really fired yet, which has been a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, people are definitely talking about that.
It's all part of the IPL story, though, right? The ups and downs, the surprises that keep us hooked.
So a couple more things we've been hearing a lot about. There was that controversial umpiring decision in the Eagles game that got everyone fired up.
Oh, yeah, that was a tough one. Definitely sparked some debate.
And I found it fascinating watching how the captains use their bowlers in those final overs. Some really interesting tactics at play.
Yeah, those close games, the pressure is on and every decision matters.
And of course, you can't forget about the fans online. The reactions after those close finishes are always hilarious.
It all adds to the spectacle, right? The passion, the dramas. That's what makes the IPL unique.
Okay, so to wrap up, it's clear. The Mumbai Titans are the team to beat. Rather, they've got the batting, the bowling, and the leadership.
But like we said, IPL is unpredictable. Those individual performances, those unexpected breakthroughs, anything can happen.
So here's a question for you to think about as the season goes on in a tournament like this. Is it more about having a dominant team?
Or is it about those individual moments of brilliance?
Or maybe it's about finding the perfect balance between the two, food for thought, right?
Definitely something to ponder as we watch the rest of the tournament unfold.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.
We'll catch you then.